All right, hello and welcome back everybody. It is I. So I handled the couple of issues we've had from the previous video. First of all, I addressed the fact that the shaman was just standing there when he was and we discussed that perhaps it would be a good idea for him to actually contribute to the fight and do something when he's out of mana. Namely, he should go in there and attack with his weapon. Yeah. Shamans do have a weapon. Why not use it? Why just stand there and watch? It's a little bit of common sense, and if we were in that situation, I would like to believe that we would do so as well. So we're gonna go on the principle of common sense. I didn't exactly know at which point to make them go into melee. I said 25% mana. And that seems to be just fine, or to work decently enough. And we're gonna test it out and see if it's true or not, if it works or not. So I expect him to keep shooting until he goes and then he should go in and start meleeing, as you can see. And then he's gonna melee, and let's say he gets mana in the meantime because of the 5-second rule, and he's gonna cast whatever he can. Now that I think about it, you can even make the argument that perhaps they should pull their mana using the 5-second rule to a certain degree. That would not be a bad idea. That may even work. But this is one of those situations where it depends. It depends on the situation or the circumstance. It depends on what you're doing. It depends on what the necessities are. This is the sort of thing I would like to think us humans are better at, because we have situational awareness and we understand what the fuck we're doing. So if I make the bot pull mana in that sense, I think it would work to some degree, except that it would potentially risk him pulling mana when he should probably just attack. So let's not do that for now, if for no other reason, but because yeah, I'm concerned it would do more harm than good. But as you can see, he's attacking with the melee and he's casting shit when he has mana. Now, what's the problem with attacking with the melee? Well, I would say, well, there are multiple problems, I would say, but primarily it's a threat issue. And if you know how threat works, or rather taking aggro, right? And I mean by taking aggro would be the action of causing over threat that would make the creature attack you instead of somebody else. And there's a threshold at which that happens. And if the creature can hit you with melee, so if you're within the creature's melee range, then it's 110%. If you're out of melee range, it's 130%. For example, if you have a warrior tanking and he has 100 threat on the target, let's say on this dummy, and you go in there and you start attacking, if you go past 110 threat, then you are more than 110% relative to the one who has aggro, and then you'll take aggro. And if you are at range, then it'll be 130%. So anything above the 130 in our simple example. So that is the main concern, and it's even more concerning when you think about healers, because healers, their heals naturally generate half threat. So if, well, threat is generated by, say, how much damage you deal. If you deal 100 damage, you generate 100 threat, excluding here in this example all other threat multipliers like a warrior's defensive stance. For healing, though, it's half of that. So if you heal for 100, you generate 50 threat. But the problem is that when you play a healer, your threat gets, same as with the buffs, it gets split to everybody involved. And the problem with that is that the tank may not have had enough time to generate threat on each and every target, which is why if you play this game, I'm joking, most of you have. So as you know, a lot of tanks will tell you, do not heal, do not put the hot on me as I'm going into this new pack of mobs, because he didn't have time to establish threat on them, and your hot will generate threat, and you'll aggro some of the mobs who are attacking the tank because you didn't give him time. So one way to handle that as a healer is to, let's say, shield the target. So before he goes into combat, you shield him. Then you have another problem, because some tanks will yell at you because, oh my god, if you shield me, the shield does not count as damage taken, therefore if it's a warrior tank, he's not generating rage, so that's kind of problematic as well. But it's rather dependable. I played the healer, I played all the roles and all the jazz. It depends. I don't always listen. I think some people are wrong. I do think tanks are wrong. When I play, I know what I'm doing. Meaning, if he's gonna pull like 10 mobs and you know he's gonna go bite the dust, because if 10 mobs hit you very fast and very hard, he's not gonna have time to tick all those mobs hitting him. So by the time he's like finished establishing his threat, he's gonna probably be dead. So it kind of depends. So I wouldn't really take that. If someone's yelling at you, I would say ignore him and judge the situation yourself. Is he tanking 2 mobs and is he like super okay and you know he's barely scratched? Okay, shouldn't shield him. If he's tanking 3 packs of mobs, I'm sorry dude, I don't care. You're gonna take a shield and you're gonna be happy about it, yeah, because the shield is not gonna generate threat back to you on the pull. And another thing you do, you throw a shield and then you start precasting like a greater heal, and you hope that between the shield and your greater heal or whatever, he would have had enough time to spread threat on the mobs. And then once the heal goes through, like you keep precasting until you see him like about 50%, and then you let it go through, and you hope that at about that point he would have established aggro. So that's kind of the idea there. That's like a side parenthesis, but I do think about this myself when I'm writing the logic for the companions. And I have considered even in all the dungeons we've done so far, because I see this happening all the time. Because the companions are not aware of this fact, and what they do, the tank goes in, he takes damage and he's being attacked, and therefore the healer's healing over time logic kicks in, throws renew on him, and guess what happens? Guess everybody. Of course, all the mob starts attacking the priest or the druid, whatever. And then you have a problem. Then you can make all sorts of suggestions, none of which would probably be good, because reality is different. Reality depends. In reality, it depends, and that's not something you can really program. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can. If you write in enough exceptions, you can, and if you have enough patience and you have enough CPU, maybe you can write a whole bunch of shit. But in reality, it depends. If you are a person, you are a person because I'm talking to you. I have to stop saying stupid shit. Impossible to. But as a person, you look at this situation and you're like, okay, what is happening here? Well, how many mobs are we fighting? Whom are we fighting? Are we fighting elites? How geared is the tank? Have I seen him tank before? How much can he take before I need to heal him? Is he, quick with his defensives? Is he using healing potions? All of those things matter. It's hard, when you play a healer, it's kind of difficult when you play with random people because obviously you don't know them. It's more safer, let's say, when you play with a tank that you know as a healer, and then you talk to the person and you say, okay, what's the plan? How do we handle situations like and then you have a plan of action. Hard to do. Oh, did you see how he threw the stick in the air and kind of pulled the tail of it and then smacked the training dummy? Cool. As a side note. So it's it's a lot of this it depends sort of situation. So it's hard for me to tell because I could write in some exceptions, but then as you can see, I try to fix one thing and I break another or 10 others. So, and that's with simple cases. And when we're talking about actual practice, when God knows what happens and I'm not there, and good luck trying to report back to me whatever happens. Yeah, who knows? Who knows if it'll work, if it'll not work, and then people have issues, and then they report back, and I'm like scratching my head. Okay, what happened? Well, they think something happened, but in fact, 10 other things, and it's not like it's the person's fault. In fact, it would be my fault because I made this, so obviously I'm responsible. But even from my point of view, I'm not smart enough to understand without being there, and even if I were there, it's hard sometimes. So it adds, I think, a lot of unknowns. That's a side note. We always make side notes because there's a lot to consider, I believe, or I don't know. I don't have all the answers or even enough answers, but I'm trying to figure it out as we go. That's why we're testing this, because practice beats theory. So we theorize, but then we gotta test it out. So that's the point with the spiel here with the mana things. So what happens here? Let's say he gets mana in the meantime and he's still in melee range. What happens if the target moves away? Should he follow the target or should he not follow the target? I would say he should not follow the target because ultimately he's still a caster. So he should cast spells as per usual. Yeah, I think overall it works fine like this. I could say make him go backwards, right? Like if the dummy was here, you could make that argument, and some people have over time, that if this guy is here, then why doesn't he go backwards to get some range? So he gets out of the 110% threshold into the 130% threshold. Good question. Simple answer, because people hate it. I do this with the hunter because he ain't got no choice. He's dead zoned, and if he's not going backwards, doesn't get enough range, he cannot shoot his things, and people hate it. And I don't want to go into all the details, but let's just simply say the people hate it. Like I always have this issue. Like people say, "Oh, what the hunter is doing is not good." Okay, well, I agree, it's not perfect, and to make it perfect, there's like different thresholds in my mind when I do things. Not just for this, just in general in life, where I think of actions like in different thresholds. Like you can do something at 50% good, and it's like, yeah, maybe it takes some amount of effort. Like you can do something at 25% good, it's like maybe, yeah, whatever, I just did something. Do it at 50% good, and yeah, maybe you put a little bit of effort. Do it at 75% good, and yeah, I kind of worked hard a little bit, and I have to like try at 75%. Do it at 90% good, and it's like, yeah, I really prepared, and I set everything up, and I dedicated time and effort and sweat, and I did it 90%. And to go past 90%, and you can maybe never reach 100%, but go past 90% good, and it's like you have to really like commit to it, right? So it's the same thing here. It's the same thing here, especially with the going back. It's like where is back? Yeah, you have to define where's back. Oh, he should go back. Where's back? Relative to what? To the dungeon? I mean, good luck trying to explain. I mean, is it possible? Yes, it exists in the realm of possibilities to explain to the bot the dungeon layout. How much process? Give me like a farm of servers for that one. Okay, how about go backwards from where the mob is, which they currently do. Okay, because the mob is looking that way, and if you go back, it's this way, right? Well, what if he's looking this way? Then what? What's back then? Is it this way? And this way, it's another pack of mobs. You're fucked. Okay, well, that's not good. Go where the player is. Well, the player, who's the player? Is the player a warrior? And is the player a rogue backstabbing? And he's over here. And that's a pack of mobs. Well, you're fucked. where are you going? Where am I sending this guy? So on vanilla, I said I wasn't gonna get into it, but yeah, I'm usually going into it. So on vanilla, I said when you're going backwards, also calculate and check all the monsters around you, check their range, vision, cones, whatever, and then determine if you going more into this direction. Well, yeah, just calculate me the limit and go up to the limit. And this process, because I parsed it, it is very expensive, as you expect. He has to figure out what all the mobs are in that direction. He has to figure out their range visions. He has to figure out what's the limit he can go to. He has to figure out what's the limit he can kite around. He has to figure out what the terrain is. He has to not get stuck in the terrain. He still has to figure out, well, if I go this way, I'm getting actually closer, so can I shoot the damn bow? No, I have to go this other way. So he has to figure out a whole bunch of shit. And all of this, you can imagine, costs CPU. Yeah, that's a lot of the theme here, because can you do it? Yes, given enough time and resources, yes. It exists in the realm of you can do it. But should you do it is truly what matters. In this case, I don't think I should do it. They should stick in melee range, and if the target happens to move away, c'est la vie, stay where you are and keep casting. So, yeah. Long story short, I did this because as we saw the deer in the headlights in the previous dungeon run where the shaman was just standing there and out of mana not attacking, and I would like to believe that him attacking even a couple of attacks, doesn't have to be much, just do a couple of attacks, maybe it's 2, 3, 5% extra damage, and you see, and I pointed out every time it happens, so many times we are so close to wiping or so close to succeeding, and literally all it needs is just something else. And I say it every time, that something else is usually you, and that's what I'm banking on. But something else is also the bots just kind of having, they cannot have common sense because they have no sense. But they can be programmed with a little bit of common sense. And we can obtain that by just playing the game or observing, I would think. So there's that. There's also the priest. And here we can have a little bit of discussion because I had to think a little bit about it. So let's say you have a level 1 priest and this guy ain't got no range weapon, right? So if you ain't got no range weapon, what to do? Well, you cast as much as you can, and when you run out of mana, you should go smack things with the weapon. And I think that is probably gonna be even more beneficial at low level than at high level, because at low level the game is balanced around you not having abilities, which means weapon damage, even simple auto attacks, which most classes including warriors are only privy to at low level, are actually consequential, which means that it's probably a good idea for them to do it. So she's gonna run out of mana, she's gonna walk into melee range, and she's gonna poke the thing with the little club there she has. Cool. Okay, so what happens though if you have a healer priest? Because the healer priest is not the DPS guy, right? The healer is kind of just following you around doing things. So what happens if you right click this thing? Nothing happens. Let's also take a paladin, because maybe at this point you're a little bit more used to him or her, whatever, it doesn't matter. So nothing happens, but if I go closer, now you see they go and attack. Why is that? Well, it's because it's the same logic really, because I think it looks very stupid seeing them stare like a deer in the headlights while you're smack gobbing one of these monsters and they're just sitting there doing nothing. And maybe they don't always have to heal you, it depends. And then they're just AFKing next to you, and that feels bad. And as how many dungeons have we run so far? A dozen. And you've seen in each and every one of them that the healer DPS is not inconsequential. It's 5 to 10%. 10% of something is a huge deal when we are wiping many times on bosses and stuff like that at 10%. Obviously, we're wiping at 10%, including the 10% for the healer. So you're kind of fucked on that situation. But are you really? Because they're not really attacking, or they weren't really attacking at bosses until, I think, previous dungeon. When did I change that? I said only fully healed the mark. I think it was like 2 dungeons ago in Stratholme. Only fully healed the mark when we're dealing with the raid boss. And otherwise, for normal dungeon bosses who are less dangerous, then also just contribute. Because you've seen it. The proof is in the pudding. This is why I want to do this. This is why I'm recording this. And someone comes to me and says, but Ace, blah, blah. No, I don't care. That's why I have video. So, and nobody tell me nothing. I see it with my own eyes. This is reality, yes? So, they contribute and they do like 10% whatever. And that is something, yeah? And we started this whole train of thought from the shaman, right? The shaman putting his little totem. Should he buff these guys with the poopy sen, right? For Wind Fury totem. Well, look at this guy. He has a giant ass staff. You think if you proc Wind Fury, you're gonna be sad here? Wind Fury can be like 10% of 10%, so like 1%. You know, you're not breaking any records here, boys, but why am I doing all of this? Which takes a significant amount of time and I could just skip it. But I just believe, truly, that I'm gonna nerf their gear, which I have, and when I'm gonna write the best logic possible that I possibly can, right, with my stupid ass brain. And when you play the game and you start to upgrade their gear and you like hire your legacy companions and get your licenses and all the jazzy jazz, and you're gonna start to get it, right? And when you it's gonna be like a giant force multiplier, because then when they got better gear, holy shit, and they got the logic and the better gear. Yeah, so that's what I mean. Yeah, they should play correctly, as in I want you to not have the feeling that these bots are stupid, which of course you're gonna have it, you're allowed to have it. That's not the point, but my attempt is to make you not have that feeling, not in a fake way, but in a true way, as in you look at this and be like, well, we've tried and we did our best, and the bots did what they were supposed to do, and I saw them, and they did the poops, and they cleansed the things, and they attacked damn things, and they tanked, and they swirled, and they did all the things that I expected them to do, and we still lost. And it's not the feeling of, well, if only these bots were smarter or whatever. It's like you understand, okay, I'm just not prepared enough for this, and then you exercise options. Maybe bring us some consumables, maybe you gear up a little bit, maybe you practice your own rotation a little bit, right? That's where I'm trying to get, and hopefully it will work or not. I don't know. I guess you'll have to tell me. I don't know. At least from what I'm seeing, as opposed to vanilla, because on vanilla I've tried so many different things, and it went through so many phases, including from 0 to hero. And at the hero level, I gave them everything, all the gear, all the consumes, all the jazz. And having gone through all the progression from having no bots and no logic to having, well, better bots, let's say, it became obvious to me, having experienced the whole journey, that when they are just doing all the shit and they're super geared, then it's the player who's just like spectating. And you see me spectating in all these dungeons. It's not like anything's changed, and it's the way the game is meant to work. It's not a bot thing in particular, because if you were to play with real people, then that's something that should be possible to do. Which is why you can argue that this game was never meant to be min-maxed or anything, which is actually a very good point, because I read Discord sometimes and I see people say you don't have to worry about min-maxing. This is not that sort of server. Just play, do your thing and play however you like. And I rather enjoy hearing people say that without me prompting them or saying anything. It's what I see people tell other people, and I rather enjoy that, because it's exactly why I'm doing this, really. And I wish other games would do something similar. Obviously, I mean, if we're talking about other games and this game, then we should definitely make all the bots much harder to acquire. But, well, it kind of depends. I don't stop myself from going from one tangent to the other because we'll never fucking be done talking. Anyway, so that's what the healers are doing. And when you move away, at around 10 yards or something, whatever they were attacking, that target is considered invalid and they don't attack it anymore, then they go back to following you. I've explained in previous videos why it's important for the healers to follow you. I think it would be a mistake for them to attack like this priest is a DPS priest. I don't care where he's going. He should be doing his thing. But the healer, I've explained before, where's the healer gonna go? People said many times, if I had whatever, many times. And I say every time, oh, go to the tank. Which tank, brother? You're a tank. The bot is a tank. You're two tanks, and one tank is attacking the left dummy, one tank is attacking this right dummy. Yeah, where should the healer go? Left or right? Throw a coin flip. Well, if you have three tanks, one is there, one is there, and one is here. What do? Which tank, right? So you cannot decide that. And yeah, I told you before, I cannot make the bots decide that because in your eyes they would always be wrong because it's not something that you thought of, right? In a sense, it's hard to explain, but it's true. They would go let's say I make them pick the guy on the left and you want to be healed. It's it's just in your eyes that you understand that the tank being there is not a threat. You understand the tank being in the middle is not a threat, and you understand that this tank on the right side is in danger and you want the healer here. And I decide for you that no. The first tank is the main tank, everybody. Ace said so, and everybody would just fill my my fridge with sausage, if you know what I mean, because it's a stupid thing to do. That's why if they follow you, then you decide. You command them in a sense. Even though I do hear a lot of people say, well, this is more of a commanding game. I would like it to not be a commanding game to a very high degree. Like, yes, to some degree, by the nature of it. But I would say a rather small proportion, it should be a commanding game, which is why I'm trying so hard to like figure out all these details. So you don't have to, for the most part, like worry about, well, is he casting whatever? Is he doing whatever? Should I manually make him cast whatever? I don't want you to do that until you really, really have to. It's to the point where you're like doing something and god damn, like if I do not tell them to do something specific, then we cannot get through this. And I would like to avoid that to as much as possible. Why? Because I want you to play the damn game, right? To play your own character and to just enjoy whatever you're doing and without having to worry about them so much. It's not always possible. Obviously, we're using commands in every single one of these dungeons, except especially for staying and whatever. But damned if I'm not gonna try. Yes, that's why I find it important that they do all this shit. Oh, he's just melee attacking. Well, yeah, but that melee attacking is 5%. And it's 5% from that action. Then we improve this other character a little bit, the other character a little bit, and it just adds up. And even if you don't necessarily are a guru of commands and you're new to the server and you don't really understand, blah, blah, and all that jazz, which is completely, I get it. And of course, that's why I just want them to kind of try to salvage, to try to contribute in smart ways as much as possible. So if you contribute and you play your own part, then you salvage as much as possible without actually using commands. And when you do start using commands and you do start to understand all the jazz and all blah blah, okay, then you kind of just like you're crushing it and you're doing very well and you're having a super chill and good and happy time. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm trying to go with this. So that's what happens with these guys. So what happens if you're at if you have a priest with an actual wand, because these guys ain't got no wands, right? Level 1 guys ain't got no wand. This guy has a wand. Well, he's gonna wand, and he's not gonna go into melee. If you move away from him, he's gonna follow you, and once he stops following you, he's gonna wand, right? He needs to be in range of the damn thing so he can wand it. So he's gonna wand, and you move away, and he's gonna follow you, because, again, right? I think you understand why I do this. Yeah, and these guys don't have no wands, and if I get closer to the thing, and then gonna go attack. Yes? Makes sense or what? And we were like looking at the shaman, and the shaman will do the same thing. You noticed yesterday he was casting. He remained out of, he went and he was just standing there. And now he's gonna cast, and then when he runs he's gonna go in. I put the threshold for mana at 25%. I tried 10%. I didn't like it because it kind of seemed to take a while. Like, you can be at 10% and kind of they can maybe kind of cast a spell, whatever. They're kind of struggling and standing there. They're wasting time trying to figure it out. And now they're not wasting any time trying to figure out. It's very obvious. You're 20%, boom, immediately starts going. So it's very, very, it's a little bit quicker, right, with the decision there to go in. So that's the spiel. And you see, the Blizzard themselves have thought about this. We talked in the previous video, because things like Boomkin, we thought about the Moonkin form, which has armor, gives him armor. Some of his talents or whatever give him mana regen, even from vanilla, even more so now. Right, some mana recoup when he's attacking with the melee. And it's not just him, and there are other situations like that as well. So it clearly, Blizzard intended for this to happen. It's not, these guys have mail armor, right? They're pretty tanky. There's a reason for that. So I like to try to make the most out of what's possible with these classes. So that's the idea. Even in TBC, I didn't give them cloth armor or stuff like that, even though they can equip cloth armor if they find a weapon, a gear upgrade, they can equip cloth armor. So I didn't prohibit them from doing so. When they randomize initially, they have the highest armor class they can equip. And the difference between each armor, like each tier of armor class, like cloth to leather to mail to plate, is like 10 to 15% damage reduction from physical, which is not insignificant from enemies on the same level. Obviously, we're fighting usually enemies who are much higher level, but yeah. Anyway, the point stands nonetheless. So that's the idea. Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. Did I do something else? No, this was kind of it. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's do, what are we doing? I think we're supposed to be doing something like Dire Maul West, and I think the final boss is like 61 if I'm not mistaken. So let's go. I don't even know if I can teleport there. Yes, but kind of yes. No. Yeah, he caught me. I'm used to entering on the other door, and I'm just gonna go there. I think I'm gonna hire maybe the same party composition as last time, just to test to see if the totem twisting thing works and whatever. Yeah, this dungeon is normally pretty difficult, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna get the same as last time. I think we had a shaman melee, and then we had a shaman ranged, and we are going to set no, then I add wind fury totem, because I want to see the totem twisting, and grace of air totem, yeah, just to see the totem twisting. What to do. I don't know. Let's set debug on this guy, on the melee shaman, just to see how it goes. Speed 1. I must admit I don't really enjoy running this dungeon as a GM because yeah, I've tested so many dungeons. I've tested way more than I've played, and I'm a gamer and I enjoy playing, so it feels bad for me not to actually benefit from all this loot that I'm picking up and all of this. Some people said, oh, you should just give yourself all the items on your real character that you farm in these dungeons. And obviously that makes no sense. Here's the deal. When you realize that you can have everything, there is no point in having all those things, right? It's the same reason for why it makes no sense to cheat in games. Like when you play solo. It's part of the reason why I even made this server. Because if you cheat, you stop playing the game. Like my interest in playing the game goes down. So there's no point. Like I understand, yeah, I can have everything. Okay, but there's no point. Just the point in playing is to actually is the journey, like actually doing the things and getting the things. And once you have the things, like okay, you still enjoy them, especially if you got them yourself. But if you didn't, it's different. So that's why I don't really subscribe to that idea. And holy shit, yeah, all these trends keep patrolling around. It's a little bit difficult. Let's see if we can focus fire here. You can see this guy using Gift of the Naru. This is pretty cool. I like stuff like this. And I like to point it out as well. Not that I just like that they do it, I just like to point it out as well. Because we have effectively and practically seen that it makes a difference. Yeah, in one of the previous dungeons, we've seen that very clearly. Again, a matter of damage. If you had been a part of this and these trends would have died faster, you would have survived. Of course, like it's not like I have to do this. You could just, you know, pull these guys out of here. Just go, just do a pullback and don't fight them all at the same time. Like, you know, ain't nobody making you. But yeah, I do like to push it. That's kind of the whole point of doing this in this manner, because I have to see where their limitations are. So yeah, what you want to do is you do a pullback here and then you don't bother the trends. Well, kind of a bad example here. Yeah.
Reinforce my attack.
Yeah. Well, a little bit unfortunate. All right, let's try that again. Actually, I wanted to look at the totem placement and that, or totem usage. So let's not forget the objective. All right, let's pay attention to damn trees. The problem is there's a lot of them right now. So yeah, just do a pullback. If you got some range weapon, definitely use it. Yeah, these entangling roots are fucked. So it is what it is. Stone Skin Totem, Grace of Air, Healing Stream, right? Because nobody needs it right now, right? And actually, I kind of want to see. Nobody needs it. You know who would need it? Would be the ranged guy here, but he needs to run out of mana first. So maybe what I'll do. Let's set this Iron Bark to infinite health and just wait for this guy to run and once he runs and he starts melee attacking, what I want to see is if he would drop Wind Fury Totem. He would do totem twisting. The problem is this guy has quite a little bit of mana, so it may not be so simple. Simple, it may not be, but we shall wait with patience. Yeah, that was my Yoda voice. I like the fact that the melee DPS and the range DPS are close in damage. I think they've done a pretty good job balancing in TPC. A lot of the classes are closer in ways that you'd expect more, I think. And we've seen that consistently every time we tested these guys together. So it's not a fluke, it's for real. Just pretty good. Oh, there you go, everybody. You see it now, right? The range guy started melee attacking. And you see he's swinging the sword, right? Let me actually mark them just to make them easier to observe. Right, so in between casting, so whenever he gets mana, he does some poops. But otherwise he's swinging his weapon, and now this guy is doing totem twisting. Which, again, you can argue that, you know, maybe it's not worth it to do it just for this guy, but in reality, yeah, it's not like the other guy doesn't have mana. He's got the mana, so he can do it. Which is cool. There you go, everybody. Good shit. We can kill this Trent. He's got like millions of life, so we don't have to stay in here. But kind of, I like the fact that they managed to survive this long anyway. And those three Trents are grouped up. I'm not sure if we can handle that. I don't think we have any kind of this is not gonna be good. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna kill these guys because it's obviously kind of fucked. And the healer died here. Well, actually, maybe if the healer hadn't died. But what, yeah, you saw that I tried to pull, but he got rooted and it's the undispellable root, so it's nasty. I never have experienced them stacking together like that. Normally on vanilla we just kill them fast enough. But here, yeah, because I didn't participate and we didn't have the damage, it is what it is. But there you go, everybody. If you are in this situation, don't let these guys trick you. They're nasty. So yeah, let's stack everybody on the bear. And hopefully the bear can get there in time and pick up aggro. And the healer can heal everybody. Oh, they're doing chain heals, nice. Why the fuck are they attacking me for? Yeah, that's kind of a waste. Yeah. I don't know. Too strong, bruh. I'm gonna take the L and just kill them and, yeah. Admit that the trends are stronger. If you had participated and actually had the damage or throw some damn bombs, I'm sure, well, maybe we should have tried that. But I don't think, yeah, I reset my items just so I can keep track of the money. But I'm sure you could have found a solution to this. I'm confident. And probably didn't have to deal with this in the first place, because you could have just killed them before they stacked up like that. I don't see any more trends, so we are good. And these guys are kind of scary here. Let's group up everybody. I think this Guardian is pretty nasty if I remember. I should probably kill him first. Oh, we have another one, guys. We weren't safe yet. God damn. The caster didn't run out of mana, but I saw him start to swing his sword. And I mean, you can make a... yeah, it's not perfect, I guess. You can make an argument about it, but what can I really do? Yeah. I don't think it's worth fixing that, to be honest. So I'm just gonna leave that alone. It's good enough. Man, these things are super nasty. And the problem is that I'm taking damage and I'm stressing them out. I'm kind of surprised that their damage is so split apart. I don't really understand why. I mean, okay, this guy is casting chain lightning, as you can see, but I don't really understand why is still, like, even so, right? Even so.
Attack my foe.
They are all attacking the focused guy, so that's not an issue. I don't know. But again, it was super close. Like, had you been there and just killed like one of them, like just kill one. Like, you know you should focus fire, just kill one of them. It was too much damage. When I do this on vanilla, we usually have, well, we normally do it at level 60 and we definitely have better gear. But even then, like if you come here with T0 guys at level 60, even then it's kind of, it's kind of iffy. So I did expect this to be difficult. This is a difficult dungeon. And these guys always deal a lot of damage. Oh shit, well, that will not go well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Wait, let me just heal myself because I feel bad for... yeah, I'm taking damage and I'm stressing the healer out. And he's prioritizing me in healing. Which is a problem, because I'm not contributing and it's... yeah, what the fuck. I'm leeching. And I'm a bad leecher too. You see, once he stopped needing to heal me, he actually managed to keep the other guys going for a little bit better. Yeah. Sag. What it is, what it is. Well, okay then. Let's try again. I have nothing to say about it. It's just a matter of damage here. Like, you have to do better damage. It's like, what are they supposed to do? They are interrupting. If we look at interrupts, yeah, you can see they're interrupting stuff. Mana remnants. So it's not like they're not trying. And they're healing, they're off healing, they're doing all the things. They're just struggling with damage. They ain't got it, bruvs. Damage is a struggle. Which is okay by me. In fact, it's more than okay. It's very good. Also, like, if you... okay. You can do a different thing, right? Because you saw those guys are kind of melee oriented. So if you really wanted to, you could just move your healer and your range guy away. Yeah, so that's something you can do to just mitigate some of the damage. Maybe I should... let's try that. I mean, why not? You know, when you really struggle, you have to make use of everything. Which is cool. I like it. I truly, honestly like this. It may seem like, oh my god, they're dying. No, no, no. It's very good. Because I recognize from the point where they're dying and all the shit that's going on, that if you had been a part of this fight, you could have won this. And also, Jesus, look at how many totems there are out there. Crazy. Let's kill the... I think we have to kill all the trends anyway. So let's just kill the damn trends.
Reinforce my attack.
Alright. Let's try by not sending the casters in melee range, just to stay away from that arcane thing they do. So we're gonna send in the melee and we're gonna keep the casters away. Gonna focus fire on this guy. And then bombs your uncle. Let's go, boys! Yep. Yeah, the tactic worked, except that we had fewer poopies to attack, so didn't really exemplify it very well. But you catch the drift. Okay, Crystal got deactivated and we still gotta kill all the damn Trents. I'm just gonna GM kill them because you get the point. And there's I don't think there's much else to talk about. I'm just gonna waste time. What else is happening? Lightning bolt. Yeah, they're doing that on the opening. So they're opening either with chain lightning or lightning bolt, depending on how many enemies are there. That's fine. Mana spring. He's coordinating the totems with the other shaman. That's cool. Searing totem, storm strike, earth shock for silence. Kind of sucks, sucky because it uses up a charge from storm strike, but that's fine. I'm surprised they're doing lightning shield. I'm not 100% sure about that one, but okay. I mean, his damage is fine. He's actually better. He's actually top DPS. Look at this motherfucker. Okay, fine. Do your lightning shield, man. Like, I don't know. It's very surprising to see Shaman melee DPS be top DPS, even though the Shaman caster is not particularly that great of a DPSer either. But you saw him doing off heals and whatnot, so we'll forgive him because, again, I think it would have made a difference had you been a part of those first wipes. Yeah, they were just lacking the damage. What can I tell you? That's how it looked to me. Maybe it looks different to you. But no, to me it looked like they were lacking the damage. Yeah, especially on the focus fire. You just kill one of those things, and then you're good. And on the Trents, even more obvious. They literally ran out of time on the damage. So, what can I say? When it sucks, I say that it sucks, but there it didn't suck. They just couldn't do better. They had no more juice. Needs more juice. Isn't this the dungeon with the curses? Man, I should have brought the druid, man. Oh, but we do have a druid. Well, the only problem with this druid is that he's not exactly gonna decurse mid-combat, but he'll do it afterwards. I hope it's gonna be enough. Yeah, I mean, he's 3 levels higher, man. What can I tell you? It's they're missing a lot. Miss, resists, poops, armor, defense. Yeah. What can I say? You see, like he's casting flame shock and it doesn't go through. What can I tell you? It is what it is. Oh, geez, that's a nice upgrade, bruvs. Hell yeah, bruvs. You go. Can I say you go, girl? Yeah. Is it a girl? No. No. Well. But you go, girl. Anyway. Alright. Let's, yeah, kill the fucking ghost now. Ay, ay, ay. Nah, I don't look forward to this one. All right, let's. I don't remember which ones suck the most. There are certainly ones that suck the most. I don't know which. I forget every time. I don't do this very often. Oh, come back, brevs. No, okay.
Reinforce my attack.
Maybe it's the Eldreth spirit here, because she's be doing some. Which one is the ones with the AoE? Is it the Eldreth spirit, Spectre, or whatever? Okay. Yeah, it was the ghost lady, the Bloody Mary. Yeah, good job, Bear. Appreciated. Rawr. Good job. Good bear. Who's a good bear?
Attack my foe.
Okay, so operations deal like whatever frost bolts. We don't really care about those. Oh, they do Cone of Cold. Fucking shit. That's not great either. Okay. But this spirit, it deals like bigger AoE things. Let's try to kill it first. And then kill the Cone of Cold type. Let me cross cross. Oh, he's dispelling chilled? Fuck. That's well, it's a low priority, I guess, but I don't know. Let's definitely not attack the frost guy first, that's for sure. Cause then he'd be stuck dispelling that shit forever.
Reinforce my attack.
Okay, so I guess the phantasm guy is the one who does the curse, but if we... I don't know, can we handle this in 60 seconds? Bears cannot decurse in combat because they're in bear form, yeah? They're gonna do it afterwards, as you see. Yeah, we definitely want to kill the ghosts chicks, the Bloody Marys, and leave the frost guy for later. I mean, he does some damage, some cone of cold, but it's actually not the worst thing. So let's kill the Bloody Marys.
Attack my foe.
Yeah, you can see the damage. Like at this point, this one spirit should have been dead already, just because you should have participated in this. Like this is where the lack of damage comes in. Yeah, so everybody's kind of having a harder time just because, yeah, damage is also a very important defensive stat, no? I'm just gonna keep pointing out because I don't know, I just find it fascinating when you really look at it. Like, what could you have done to improve this? It's pretty obvious. It really is. Okay. Yeah, this whole part sucks. I still think the Bloody Mary is the worst. The Curse guy is like second worst, and the Chill guy is, well, he's bad, but he's not terrible. The only problem we have is that he's kind of ranged, and that sucks.
Attack my foe.
Yeah, the fucking range one kept attacking the healer, so that gave the healer a bad time. Yeah, you see the healer starts using circle healing and AoE stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the frosty dude, he ran out of mana. When the mobs have a chance to run out of mana, that's how you know you're killing them too slowly. Even the shrink curse went off. The cursing going out. Well, shit, man. Yeah. Just when you thought that was hard, well, little did you know. I don't know. This is no good. Yep, we are so big ass fucked. Yeah, I don't see us winning this one.
Reinforce my attack.
You definitely need some big guns in this one. Like that's not gonna be easy. Yeah, too much damage. Easy wipe. Now, they didn't even get one killed, so I don't know if they can do this. This is very difficult. Yeah. Without one of the Bloody Marys, maybe. But with the Bloody Mary, I don't think so, bros. That is one Bloody Mary too many, if you ask me. So I say skip, because, nah. Yeah, come here at higher level or better prepared. There's just, nah, I don't think so. Nah, it's a waste of time. No damage or contribute. I don't know what to tell you. Did I do something more? Because yeah, what I'm doing here is not enough. Can we kill without pulling the other pack? Or I don't know.
Reinforce my attack.
Attack with me!
Man, these sorcerer guys are pretty tough. Maybe I should kill them first. No, geez, they have polymorph? Wow. I would not enjoy healing this dungeon in this setup. Like, this must be absolute hell for that priest. And he is really trying. I mean, he's not fucking about. It's just not easy, man. That is not easy on him. Alright. We're gonna have to split them up again, but we also need to pull them back. So here I need to... how do I do this? I actually don't know. Well, I guess I could do it sort of manually by saying stay here and stay here And maybe this guy stay here and then right click the guy and then bring the bear back. Sort of thing. That can work. The problem is that we pulled one of these dudes, and now it's bad times for everybody.
Attack my foe.
The other problem is now everybody's kind of emergency healing, and we don't have enough damage. Execute him! Come on, boys. Come on, boys. They're trying. Just nobody's doing damage. Oh, finally. They're really, really trying. Oh my god. So close. No one's doing damage. Come on, boys. A little bit more. Yes. Jesus. Man, that was not easy. That was definitely not pleasant. Man, like, I just... Like, I wish I would just contribute to the damn fight. Because you saw the damn things were like execute range. It's even yelling on my screen. Execute, execute, kill the damn thing. Murder it with fire. Do something, damn it. I don't know, bruvs. We're gonna have to do it again in the same way, I believe. It kind of worked. I think maybe I just should have unleashed them a little bit sooner. Maybe this is not enough distance. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe not. Alright. Alright, we're gonna focus that. Send the bear in. Get the bear back. Nah, we only pulled 2 this time.
Reinforce my attack.
No, you're going too close, damn it. Yeah, pull this guy back. He's way too far away. Kill them with fire. Maximum effort. Go. Okay, I think last time it kind of sucked because they managed to get in close, but here was a bit more controlled. But don't worry, guys, you have one more pack to go. So get another 3 dudes back. Focus on this one, send the bear in, collect the bear, collect the bear. Yeah, okay. They're fine. I guess we only still pulled 2 of them this time, so... Okay, maybe now they're not in range anymore. Okay. Final dude.
Attack my foe.
Many skeletons, much wow. Should probably pull all of these together, they're not particularly strong. I wish I had a rope to open up this chest. Whenever I bring a rope to the dungeon, we never get chest dungeons, and when I don't bring one, yeah, when I don't bring one, we get chests, of course. That's just how it is. I'm just gonna GM kill these guys. I wonder if we could have handled the Bloody Mary situation. Also with like staying at range and stuff like that, just to avoid the Bloody Mary damages. Maybe. It wouldn't have been easy either way. I hope I actually did put out this crystal. I wasn't really paying attention. Okay. Another boss. They're both kind of... we don't have really that much CC, do we? I suppose maybe we can try like this for giggles. See if maybe she can get shackled. Bear against bear.
Attack my foe.
Whoa! Big ass damage. Jesus Christ. That is crazy. Okay, so I guess she's immune to shackled. Woo! No, I don't want to stay in no AoE. Go away. Oh, you don't want to stay there either. Oh my god, she stunned him. And that's a hunter. Yeah, some bosses are immune to mechanics and stuff, so it is what it is. Yeah, she gave us... The bear had berries on him, man. Come on. That's just funny. Well, they got the job done. I don't remember. Was there still a boss? Because I don't want to clear these guys if there isn't. I mean, you can do it for XP and money, but yeah. I ain't getting no XP and money, if you know what I mean. I would do it just for shits and giggles. Why not? Though, probably if you want to farm some money, there are better dungeons. Yeah, the point in coming up here is to break these crystals, 2 crystals, and to kill this boss. And then the point is to go downstairs and kill the rest of the crystals. I don't know what's going on with the camera thing, but yeah. Hopefully they were not actually going to walk around. There you go. Yeah, at some point they'll figure out that they cannot pathfind to you and just teleport. Maybe at the end of the dungeon we'll come back and try to kill the Bloody Marys. Or maybe just go the other side. Maybe there aren't too many Bloody Marys. The boss was right behind the Bloody Marys, so this kind of sucks. I don't know. But I don't know, bruvs. So many Bloody Marys. So many bad guys, so little time. All right. Cool, cool. Well, shit. That looks like a scary pack of mobs, but these guys are not elite, so maybe we can do it. Gonna try. You know, just watching these guys struggle like this, and me not interfering or not participating is make me really want to play the game. You know, it's like damn, just like so little, like so in so many of these fights. It's like just barely, man. If only, you know, if only I could just but what can you do? What can you do? I ask of you. Whoa, this guy's got hurricane, man. Shit. Let's move out of it. How about that, everybody? Crazy idea. Let's not stay stupid. I must admit, I like these mobs. I like their visuals and their abilities. Very cool. What? This guy's hurricaning the totems? You sucker. Wait, I don't see the force field. Interesting. Ah, it's there, never mind. Oofies!
Reinforce my attack.
Help! Reinforce my attack. Okay, let's pull them out of the AoE. Start them again. Let's go, boys. All right. Well, we have to do the same thing again. So we're gonna put the melee here. We're gonna move the casters we be behind. So you guys stand around here. And we're gonna mark this guy. We're gonna right click the bear, and then we're gonna bring the bear back. And then we're gonna hit start on the bear, just so he can move around if he needs to. Don't start everybody. Yeah, so everybody else needs to stand still. Just the bear can move, so he can hold aggro on this guy who's a little bit back. And then, I guess just hit the one you want. I don't care. And that's the spiel. And I'm just gonna kill the rest because I don't have that superhuman patience. But that's how you do it. And I'm okay with this. Okay, so we're just gonna get rid of the rest. Crystal went out. We're gonna skip the loot. It's okay. We're not gonna make super crazy money here. Kill the rest of these guys. Just pretend that we did the same thing up until this point. I have nothing else to comment. I mean, they're doing the things as far as I can see. So, what can I say? If I were actually gaining XP and items, it would be a different thing. But here, I'm just for the test. So, we did the things. We picked up the loots. I don't remember if there's something special. Maybe there's more special shit happening here. In the vanilla server, we just kind of spanked him. Maybe you're supposed to do things. I don't know. Let's just try to spank him and see what happens. Bear cannot pathfind. Experiencing technical difficulties. Yeah. Pathfinding error. If we give him a second. Yeah, I don't know. I may have to make the commands just straight, no pathfinding, because we're not gonna get anywhere like this. I'm just gonna have to GM summon them. Oh shit, well, yeah, maybe these have something to do with it. Maybe there is a mechanic here. I should probably look that up. I wonder if it has something to do with the clicky things. I wonder if we even have to kill these eyes. I'm not sure. Well, it says I am Imolthar, and this guy is Imolthar, so maybe, you know, this guy has something to do with it. The priest is not good on mana right now. Yes, he's definitely struggling. So we may have a problem soon. And damage is pretty slow to come. Because we lost one of those guys and yeah, they were not particularly damagey to begin with. Yeah, the shaman is trying to help, but yeah, he's not exactly a healer. Alright, that's a wipe. Yeah, that's a little bit far. I think it's just because we lost the DPS at the very start. And I don't really understand why. I don't know if it's a mechanic. I clicked the damn things, but nothing happened there, so I have no idea. Definitely not something I had to do in vanilla. Whoa, why is this guy 30% though? I guess he didn't reset. What? How did the priest die? Maybe there is something about these eyes. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, those eyes are kind of like focusing on these guys somehow. Yeah, let's kill the damn things. Oh shit, I think the boss is enraged. Can we like kill the boss even though he didn't regen? Okay, can I, if I GM myself, is this guy gonna regen? Yes. Okay, cool. Are the eyes dead? Probably. How do I do this? Okay, let's try again and somehow like put more focus on the eyes, I guess. And also, let's do like a pull if we can. Ah, fuck. What the heck, dude? I don't know. I have to look this boss up. I don't know what the deal is with those eyes. They're somehow like increasing the damage of the boss, or just making him. Yeah, look at that. That's not okay. Jesus, there are like 5 eyes, dude. What the hell? Ah, I just killed myself. Not cool, bro. Yeah, I gotta kill these extra eyes. These eyes should have just despawned, to be honest. Yeah, so, yeah, this boss needs a little bit more logic, basically. Basically, when you... I don't even understand what... Where's my guy and why is he floating? It's not okay. Oh shit, he's actually teleporting you? Like in the air? Yeah. Yeah, this is like, I have to go over the logic of this boss. It's too much not cool. Again, how? He enraged again. Jesus. But yeah, it's... The fight took a long time because of all the weirdness, so that's why. But again, wiping at 20%, man, that's all I'm saying. But still, I mean, this needs to be worked on. It's not okay. These eyes should definitely despawn. Like, yeah, they should not be sticking around at all. And it's not hard to do. This is like half an hour of work at most. I'm just gonna GM kill them because I don't want to deal with this again. But I think if I kind of fix some of this stuff, definitely don't teleport companions in the air, for sure. And figure out what's going on with those eyes. Alright, let's try to find the way to the final boss. Yeah, and yeah, this is not okay either. I don't know if I can figure out the pathfinding issue, but maybe just make the command like come to you without pathfinding. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on my to-do. So zcom use straight, which I thought it was already the case, but I guess I don't know. Not cool though. Yeah, more movement issues and more weird stuff. What can I say? I think it's this way. I don't know where they're... Yo. Come on. Ta-da-da-dum. Okay, I don't know if this guy has anything special. He had nothing special on vanilla, just tank and spang basically. But I guess we'll find out. I've been plenty surprised so far. I guess there wasn't anything special. There you go. And we got a nice pair of pants to go with. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, it was difficult. Maybe let's try again with the Bloody Mary, just for shits and giggles. Wait. These guys are not hard. It's just fairies and whatnots. This is not hard. So we can skip arena on that one. I just want to see if I can somehow work around those Bloody Marys. We're not even gonna loot them. Okay, we don't need to kill the 3-packs. We've already proven that we can do the 3-packs. That's okay. Another 3-pack. I think that's okay too. Yeah. No, I don't think we can do this. Yeah. No, we cannot handle 5, dude. Maybe 4 we can do, but not 5. And not 2 Bloody Marys. Come on, man. I mean, we're gonna give it a try, but it's not gonna work. So let's put the poops at range. The problem is they have frost guys here, so yeah, we need to pull back in the line of sight them, because they are not gonna handle that well. So I'm thinking maybe put this guy over here and we'll fight in the door. So do this and do that. Kind of, maybe, sort of. Maybe like this, I don't know. We gotta kill the Bloody Marys. I'm gonna right click for the bear, and then I'm gonna pull the bear back. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Yes, suck it. Easy. GG. Then I'm gonna click the bear and start the bear, so the bear can go and pick up aggro. And everybody else should kill the Bloody Mary. Boom! Shakalaka. Yeah. Easy, boy. Easy. It's how you do it in the hood. GG's. Yeah.
Reinforce my attack.
Cool, cool. All right, we can kill this, guys. Don't care. Obviously, it's not a problem. I don't think this is a problem either. They got a curse guy and the cone of coal guy. We can just stay them here and do this and pull back, and it's all good. Yeah, wait. We know we can kill two of them. I don't care, right? It's not a challenge. The interesting part, I suppose, is here. What happens here? And this I don't know. This is interesting. So we definitely need to kill the Bloody Mary. We put the cross here. I don't know if we're gonna we're gonna pick up the boss too. That's what I'm worried about. Put everybody kind of on. I'm not sure if we should stay there. Let's still split them up a little bit. So you come here and you come here, and we're gonna free the bear. Free the bear, and then no. Get the bear. Get the fuck. I fucked it up. No, it's all good. It's all good. We're good. Yeah. It went better than I thought. Easy. Easy peasy. Way better. Because now we got rid of the curse guy. And had we pulled all four of them, the curse guy would have totally wrecked us. But now, easy, bruvs. What? You were scared? You thought we couldn't do this? Psh. Little did you know, bruvs. You have to drink the Kool-Aid. Okay, let's move this guy a little bit because I don't like how he's standing there. Unleash the bear, and then we shall do like right click, click the bear, come the bear. Woo! Come here, bear. Good bear. Perfect. Perfect. Easy. That's how we do it in the hood. Then we can click the bear again. We can unleash the bear so the bear can go and attack the cone of coal guy. And we can also unleash the melee guy. And that's okay. It's okay. Cool. We did it, everybody. We got lucky, I think, but nonetheless we did it. Cool, so we're gonna move this guy here. We're gonna get the bear, and we're gonna come the bear. We're gonna stay the bear. This guy should be coming to us. And then we just do this, and we're done. No stress. I don't think this guy is special in any way, shape, or form. I don't think he drops anything. Well, I think he drops something that's pre-bis, if I remember. But whatever, dude. The important bit is that we did the thing. I'm gonna look into that command to make it straight. Try and make it straight for next time. Which I thought I already had, but apparently I didn't, so... I don't know. Gonna check that out. And that's about it. Cool. We didn't make any money though. Money sucks. Definitely not a great money maker. Definitely not a great XP maker either. I mean, we didn't get that much XP. It's like, I don't know. I'm on the fritz about the XP. So, let's see. Dire Maul West. 9. Let's say 10. A bit more than East in terms of raw gold drops. Which, you know, I don't know if it comforts you because it also was much more difficult. I think that also is important, yes? 62. 50, let's make it 63. Like 50% more than Dire Maul East. But I think the difficulty is more than 50% than Dire Maul East. Dire Maul East was kind of whatever. We kind of just blasted through it. Well, except for the damn respawning things. I don't know. Those need to be looked at. All the dungeons kind of have like some quirky poops that need to be looked at. But whatever, man. First, I just, yeah. The point is to finish the companion logic, and then we'll see about dungeons and whatnots. See you next video.